welcome back to another episode of Project Scratch. I'm here back with Jordan Rutherford from the Launch Health Group. Basically, we're going to do TPI training and screening again, just to see how I've progressed over the last couple of months now, isn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, it'd be about 3 months now, I think.
Okay, so I've predominantly been doing mobility and hypertrophy training. If you don't know what hypertrophy training is, effectively it's long, isn't it? Long sort of pauses in between.
Yeah, it's a lot slower training, but is more likely to cause muscle damage and therefore more growth. So you're sort of trying to beef up the muscular system a little bit. Yep. It's not yet that sort of high speed power type training, but just trying to get a little bit more bulk, beef up the engine so that then we can tune it up later.
Absolutely, and what I've found so far is certainly with mobility now, and I think it shows in the golf side of the videos, I am starting to turn a lot better. I do go back into the old habits and start being a bit too armsy, but it's certainly, I think that's kind of a program of the patterns and all that kind of stuff that's kind of, hopefully at some stage it'll just all click, because there's times on the course where I go, Jesus, I've worked it out, put me down for scratch now, and then literally a hole later, it's like, oh my God, I've never played golf again. So it's frustrating, but as you all know out there, it's that's what golf is. So we'll crack on, and however you want to go about it now, Jordan. So
it's a bit like trying to change how you walk, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
You've been doing it for forever, so it's time. When it comes time to change it, it's really difficult. Let's get back into the screening. So we'll grab a dowel here, set up as if you're setting up with a fire line for me. Good. So posture's improved a lot from there by the looks of things. Just the setup posture looks a lot more neutral across the shoulders, as opposed to where you used to be, which was a bit more there, very rounded through the upper back. So that's a good start. If we take that away and just cross your arms across your chest. Now stay in that setup position and just turn your shoulders without your pelvis moving. You don't have to move far, just each way. Good. And the other way. Good. So there's still a little bit of movement south of the pelvis, but not bad. Probably give you the right side, left side a little bit. And then same thing, but now you're just going to keep your shoulders still and only turn your pelvis. Doesn't have to be a long movement or a big movement. That's better. That's better than what it was. Nice. And then just tucking posterior tilt, anterior tilt.
And is that in posture as well?
In posture. Nice, that's pretty good. A lot smoother again than last time, so that's good. So we'll give you that one. Torso is just a little bit limited, turning left. All right, I'll give you back this one. So overhead deep squat, so arms straight up to the roof. Keep the arms back, try and squat down without the arms coming forward. That's improved a lot.
I know. But
I think you're always going to be limited by the ankle.
100%. And I do get a little bit of pinches just sort of on the
low back.
Bottom of the lats.
I reckon within what you can expect to get, that's about as good as it might be, considering the ankles can always limit you. Both feet together, knees straight, touch your toes. Nice. That's good. Shoulder at 90 degrees. Rotate as far back as you can. That's great. And then can you go into golf posture and do the same movement?
So there.
And then
the remote's going to go from there,
Nice, and that's better than spine angle, that's great. Rotate far back. Great, and then in golf posture from there. Yeah, I'll give you that. Left side's probably equal, but the right's better.
And the left side's the one I've got all the issues. Had all the issues with.
So now you're going to go one leg up to 90 degrees, hands just close to your side, and then once you've found your balance.
That's still bad.
How many beers do you have at lunch?
4.
Yeah, and try the other side. Still tough. So just hands on your side. Lifting one foot onto your toes, turn into your back swing as far as you can. You can step out of the way. Yeah, you can step out of the way a little bit if you need to. Good, and then go into your downswing, so still on your right toes. Good, and turn into your downswing. Excellent, and then swap feet. And you go backswing. Nice, and downswing. Beautiful, hips look good. Go right shin over left shin, good. And then turning right, nice. Free crack, and then swap feet, and then turning left. Well done. Yeah, rotation is vastly improved. I mean, on the TPI stuff, 45 degrees would be what they're looking for, but that's well over 45 degrees now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have a lie on your back on the floor for me.
Lie on my back?
Yep. And you're going to go knees bent from here on the ground. Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. One leg straight,
Yep.
Both hands straight to the roof. Lift your hips as high as you can. Hold for 10 seconds. 10. Any problems there?
No.
Good. Looks good to me. And the other side. 10. How was that? Yeah, looked pretty good. Started off a tiny bit wobbly, but
yeah,
you recovered pretty quick, so I'll give you that. Open, closed, make a fist, tilt up, both sides. Yep, tilt down. Here, tilt down, tilt up. Excellent. And then with head turning left, looking down.
Sorry, turning left.
Yep, looking down, and then turning right, looking down. Back against the wall there. This is going to sit in the low part of your back. Good. Head back on the wall. Good. Arms dead straight. Thumbs to the roof. And
down.
Yep, keep your head on the wall and then slowly come up. Just before the wall. Good. All right. There you go. So golf fitness handicap's 8. Last time I think it was 19. Started 7 months ago at 33, 4 months ago at 25, 2 months ago at 19, and now 8.
Pretty good.
So it's slowly improving, and then if you look at those numbers, single leg balance we still need to work on. Torso rotation is how you turn, not how far you turn, but turning independently. Overhead deep squat, I think that might remain a yellow for a while. I think we just have to change our expectations there. The shoulders improved dramatically. The only thing that was just a little bit off was the left one in golf posture, just wasn't quite there, but you've had issues with that shoulder. So again, I'm not expecting that to improve dramatically. And then the lat's just a tiny bit tight. But again, if we look back here, there's your screen history across it. And if we look at 2 months ago, setup posture was far worse. Single leg balance remains the same. The stuff's similar, you're just getting fewer of those problems. So you're starting to. The other thing we're going to do is have a look at power stuff. So have a stand on those for me. Go for it, hard as you can, and relax. Just watch that right one sits in the groove, and then go 2 more. Good.
Ready?
Go. Really hard, and relax. And one last one. If you need to over grip or under grip, then that's fine as well. However you feel comfortable. Go for it. Yep. And relax. Nice job. It's definitely improving. So the green is your right, purple is your left here. So you've got a lot more out of your right side. Your right side's improved by 29%, left side's only improved by 6%, but we've only been doing the hypertrophy stuff, so we've got to keep it realistic because we haven't done really heavy stuff yet. So that's good, at least it's getting there. In terms of percentage body weight, we're starting to get up into that range, particularly on that right side. Left side's still lagging a little bit, but we're improving, so that's good. Which one do you want to do first?
Left.
Okay, so lift your right leg and go for it. Relax. Good. 2 more on the left side when you're ready. Go. Relax. Good. And last one when you're ready. Go. Relax. Working hard. And then swapping sides. So right side and go. Relax. You alright?
Yeah.
The first crack was pretty good, so where you want to be setup wise and a little bit of posterior tilt. So just 5% just to take the pressure off your back. And then from there, try and turn. Feel your abs working?
Oh yeah.
Good, and back. And then turn the other way. And back, and try not to let those arms fold across the chest as you're doing it. So you go 5 or so each way. For today, you don't necessarily need to do every single rep. See, that's your upper body working independently of the lower body. Try it on the other leg.
I am cracking my billy. Can pop everywhere.
Yeah, you can feel that working, eh?
It's good.
Yeah,
it does.
And then the one you've done in the past here and turning, you've done that?
Have we done that in the past, have we? Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
No.
But that's something you can work towards, just a little balance pad, or there shouldn't really feel like there's a great deal of fatigue. Go. Rep ranges, we're doing sort of 4 to 6 rep sets. You shouldn't feel like the 6th one is much slower than the first one, and the intent is the same. How's that feel?
It's fine.
Good. Let's ramp it up a bit. That's better.
That's much better.
Yeah.
You can feel there's a bit of resistance there.
Yeah. Now, we didn't do much rest in between this, but when you're training you want to have, you know, minute, 2 minute, whatever's required to make sure that then that next rep is
so
fast.
So you'll write the program,
yep.
and then you'll just go, yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah. So you get 20 for the bar, 30, that's 50, 70, 80, which isn't far off that sort of maybe 60% 1RM, isn't it? Not bad. Good. Good. That's heavy enough that you don't need to decelerate. Nice.
That's hard.
It is. Try and bring that knee up, right knee up towards chest. Good. Nice athletic movement. Good. Knee to chest. Good. Try not to push off that left hand. No cheating. Good. So you do, 4 to 6 reps.
Yep.
Give yourself a good minute or 2. Swap sides. You want to do the other side?
Gonna try.
You do the other side. I'm just going to set up our next drill. So underneath the bar, lift from there, and then from there, quarter squat, push through the ceiling. Catch. Quarter squat, push through the ceiling. Try and use your legs. That's the spirit.
I will.
You want to take your hat off. Good. So I'd almost slow down the reps a little bit in that you can go slower at the bottom, catch yourself, reset, and then make sure the up component is fast.
Yeah.
And then slow, catch yourself, reset, and explode. Especially as an electrician.
Yeah.
Good. So make that up component, use the legs, push with the arms. Good. That looks faster. Nice. Good. 2 more. Good. All 3. Good. If you get so high that you can push yourself up into standing easy, it's no longer a good exercise. So it has to be the intent of push as high as you can, and you do your 4 or 5, 6
Yep.
reps. It's just a 5 kilo dumbbell. So you're gonna go full side plank, but this arm's gonna be holding that up there, up towards the roof. Good. And down with your hips. So keep the arms there, and then drop your hips and lift your hips.
Yep.
Good. If you really can, lift the top leg. Good. So you can make this harder for yourself through the next couple of weeks as you're working on it. So there's going to be a couple of things that you keep in there, which are good for and have had good effect so far.
Yep.
And we've got rack pull variation, or it might turn into trap bar and other sorts of things over the journey, a landmine variation, overhead press, some plyometric stuff, and side planking.
Cool.
And then keep going with the TPI work.
Thank you very much.
Something I've got
Once
to do
again,
tomorrow.
Jordan, you're an absolute star, mate. Thanks very much for that.
It's easy for me, I don't have to do the hard work.
Yeah, I know, but having people on the team that actually can sort of see what I'm trying to do and actually,
No problem.
a bit of a, want me to do it as well, which is good. Some other, other people just look at it and go, yeah, but you're paying for that. It's kind of like that's their job.
You've got 12 months, you're going to lose your motivation somewhere along the way, so someone kick you in the bum along.
I think there's been a couple of weeks where I've kind of gone, especially when you go out and shoot at 98.
And that's why you got to have things, I can understand that. But that's where you have people in your team that keep you accountable. You've got, you're obviously investing into the process, so you go, well, I don't want to give up on what I've invested already, time, money, effort. And then we've got outcome measures that we can use that go beyond, yes, you're going to score a 98, but good players score 98s or 89s or 75s that they're not happy with.
Well, that was it. I had the 98 and then I kind of just sat down and think about it and following no shots 78. So,
But if your only outcome measure is what did I shoot today, then you're going to be pretty disappointed at times. So being able to say, hey, look, my TPI score is improving. Whatever Kim's measuring on video, that's improving. Your shots gained in different areas. We're talking about with nutrition, with weight and measurements and stuff.
That's probably my next. It's probably the next thing that needs to be brought in is the nutrition needs to be a bit more on point.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely. That's being completely honest.
Yep. And the other things you can't forget the whole time: sleep, nutrition, stress management, all that stuff that allows you to train at a high level, play at a high level, not fall into injury and motivation slumps and that sort of thing. So